Vibe 105.
Vibe 105, it's your girl Ada O.
It's your boy Paulo P.
And we are in studio with two very special guests. We got Mr. Everything O'Shawn in studio and Miss Stasia. How's it going, guys?
Yeah. What's up?
Don't forget the Daniels.
Oh, Stasia Daniels. Sorry, everyone.
That was close.
How to come correct. Don't forget the Daniels, though. How's it going, guys?
Good.
It's going good.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us. Yeah,
Welcome to the ATM. It's your first time here on the show.
Yes.
Hopefully not the last.
Oh, definitely not.
I met these guys during Manifesto. I called this guy Everything Roshan. I called him Jason Derulo the first time I met him.
Oh Lord!
I don't think, because to be honest, I like to be myself up front. So if you have any gripe with me, you know who I am. Yeah. But respectfully, I called him Jason. Yeah.
I've heard it before, so I'm not gonna.
And then I called you by your wrong name, and you corrected me.
He was like Stacy. I'm like, who?
Yeah. So
Stasia, close enough.
Up front, I'm always wrong. So
It's cool. Confidently as well. So kudos.
It's good.
That's the type of person I am.
Yeah.
It's good.
So I want to ask you: is it true that you guys are family, right? Are you guys family?
Brothers.
Actually, you guys are brothers.
Express, yeah, that's actually my actual blood brother right there.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Even though people don't really believe it, but yeah.
Nah, you guys don't look alike.
See?
Really?
Are you serious? They look like twins.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I think if you're Nigerian, you could tell,
You'll
but
know.
everybody else can't tell.
Man.
Really.
I noticed it when I saw it.
I don't want to see it.
See?
And Stasia's
So I
not
can't blame you.
Nigerian.
No.
I can't blame you.
Nah, I've never seen it. So I wanted to, say you guys just came back from Atlanta A3C
Yes.
weekend.
Yes.
AC3 fam?
AC.
A3C.
A3C? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
I've been saying it like that. Don't worry. It's okay.
What did I call it?
You said it right.
You got it.
No,
You see, you get it right sometimes, bro.
Being wrong.
You got it right. You got it right
the first time.
Yeah, you were right. I didn't doubt you. I never doubt you, man. Come on.
Right. So how was the trip out there?
It was incredible, man. Like this is probably this is my second time going out to Atlanta as a whole, but the first time at A3C, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The culture and the whole energy with music is, you can literally feel it when you go out there. Just all the artists, wanting to connect. Doesn't matter where you come from, what you do, as long as you're here, they know, they feel that same feeling and want to build and want to connect. So I enjoyed the whole thing. Maybe not the drive, because we took
Oh my God.
we drove. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got all that money yet. Broke still tipping. But the drive wasn't even that as bad as.
No. But I wasn't driving, so I can't even say the drive wasn't that bad. When someone's not driving, it wasn't that bad.
Well, so who was driving?
It was between him and our other producer.
Five Piece. Shout out Five Piece.
Shout out Five. Shout out Slow Gems too, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out the whole team.
Too. Yeah.
So we were saying before, off the mic, that Atlanta's like Black Hollywood.
Yeah.
Just seeing so many Black people must be
It was
like
beautiful.
beautiful.
Beautiful thing, man.
Yeah.
I loved it. I really
to see so many in so many different job fields. It was everywhere you went. Doesn't matter if it was the bank or the pharmacy or the liquor store, of course. They were just everywhere.
It's dope.
Yeah.
Now, you guys were down there for a Canadian showcase.
Yeah.
Talk to me. How did that go?
That sounds pretty dope.
That was interesting. You wanted to say something about it?
Yeah, I mean, it was.
You don't have to duck down if you
Yeah, I would
Duck down, this tall 6'7".
Yeah, no, it was an interesting scenario that they had set up, obviously, because, the Canadian scene is doing really well right now. So they wanted to kind of showcase us within, the American scene. So it was kind of interesting to see how they had it set up, a bunch of artists who are kind of doing things right now, making movements and putting us all on the same stage to kind of showcase to the Americans and show what we have besides, the typical things that have already proven successful, the Drake, Weeknd, Tory Lanez and things of that nature. So it's good to see that they were giving us kind of a spotlight, in that sense. And I think we did a really good job. I saw a lot of reaction and kind of before we went on, we had to kind of gather the crowd, with our presence and our energy. So it was kind of interesting to see that it was really because they were feeling what we were doing. And actually, even upstairs, there was like a after party of something else going on. And as we were performing, I saw and noticed that people were coming down and actually crowding around. So they actually, knew there was something a little bit different that we were bringing to the table. So they felt the energy, they were vibing to it. I saw some people I had never seen before, even saying some of the words. I'm like, yo, who are these people? But it was good to see that, they were feeling us. They weren't afraid to show, that they were supporting what we were doing. And coming all the way from here, it was very, very key to see that, kind of energy follow us. So it was really a dope experience with that.
Now, Stasia, I want to ask you, how do you feel people took to your guys' performance? Your performance specifically.
Well, I just kind of jumped on stage. It wasn't really my performance.
It wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. We just, like to incorporate each other anyways. But watching everybody, no boost or anything like that, but I've noticed in a few of the shows, or even some of the past shows that we've done, is we have majority of the crowd. They just, I don't know what it is, if it's initially the music or our energy prior to starting a performance, the crowd just comes around and they're just looking who are these guys? They look kind of shocked, but they're enjoying it at the same time. So I don't know. I like seeing, because again, it's our first time performing in Atlanta. So to see, not just because it was Toronto people there, but other people from there just vibing out and just rocking with. There was this one guy in the front that was going in the whole time. When I say he was going in the whole time. Yo, yeah, shout out that guy, man. I don't know. Let me tell you, the whole performance,
I rep that
buckets
guy,
of sweat, yo. His shirt was a different color by the end of their performance. It was crazy.
You need those type of people in your
For real.
100%.
It can get discouraging when you're performing somewhere else, So it's they were, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was cool to see.
True.
Most definitely. It was cool even noticing because A3C had conferences as well. So the next day when we went to conferences, some people remembered us from the show. My gosh, you guys killed it. Blah blah blah. We're supposed to be learning. I'm
yo,
listen,
to even check your Instagram after to see the people that come to find you after and follow, or the amount of cards we give out after our performance. Them just saying, yo, where can I find this song? It was just amazing to experience.
All right, so I did some digging. I don't know whose family I talked to, but
he said,
"Oh my god, was it my mom?"
No, I don't know. They said one of you guys back during family gatherings and Christmas things, you guys would go into the studio and make Christmas songs.
That has to be you guys.
Yeah. So
what's happening right now?
So is this how you guys initially got started with music?
That's your family.
You wanna
no, man. Go ahead, man.
You know what, man? That's funny. I don't know who told you that person, but I'm very upset with that person. But no, you know what it is, though.
That's some good digging.
Absolutely.
But you know what it is? It's one of those things when Halloween or Christmas, when certain events pass, I feel like that is a perfect opportunity to show people something, kind of bring a gift, if you will, as corny as it might sound. But in terms of Christmas, I took one of those which Christmas carol was it? I think it's Carol of the Bells or something like that. And every time I heard that song being played during Home Alone or whatever those movies, and I was always thinking, yo, this would sound so sick if it was a hip hop record. And because all the Christmas carols are always so sad, silver bells or all these, we wish you, it's always so, it's always so left field. I'm like, why can't there be somewhere it's completely left?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Lit.
That was honestly the premise.
Christmas,
So I'm like, yo, let's change this, flip it, and make it, that one carol that actually bumps, and people loved it and it worked. So. No regrets there, you know what I'm saying?
we do
it better. We would do it.
It's true.
I would do it better now if we did it.
For sure. Learning curve and things of that nature. Production is upgraded.
Who told you that?
Since then. Yeah.
Oh, someone also said that you like to freestyle when you're hungry as well.
Oh Jesus!
Is this true?
Who's your connect? Who's your connect?
I just know
the black young Nardwuar.
This is true.
This is true.
This is true.
All right, man.
Oh Lord.
Oh, there's a snitch out here.
When I'm hungry.
Fine.
About food, and I sometimes use it in songs. Yes.
All right. I done my thing for today.
You're very good.
So initially, you guys get in the studio and all that. That's how you guys sparked your music interest and stuff like that, or?
Well, no.
Yeah, because y'all started.
Well, you could explain how because we're brothers.
We met here.
We met here. A couple years ago, me and Stasia went to the independent music production at Seneca at York. So just couple walking distance from here, and we were in the class learning how to do this thing. And of course, I'm doing production and stuff like that. So she wanted to mooch off of my talent. She didn't want to record herself. She didn't want her own production.
When I tell you that, like, they were teaching us how to do everything, and I'm like, I don't need to know how to do this. I'll just make Chris do it.
I wish I knew.
And then, like,
I would have stopped that right away. But,
no, he knew, and then he was like, no, it's true. I just didn't care to learn anything, and the irony of it that I do it all myself now, right?
The irony.
You don't want I can't, and I don't want anybody to do it for me. I do it myself. But yeah, we met here. Like, we were just in class one day, and we had to like partner up for something. And I saw this tall ass guy, and I was just like, let me just go over and see whatever, and then we just became friends from then.
Thirst, I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help you, sure, I'll do whatever, but it ended up working out. Being part of the team.
The irony of it, it worked out after.
Way after. Way after.
We went to school in 2009, and we didn't actually start working together until like 2011. He hit me up on Facebook, and he's like, yo, are you still doing music? I have a studio. I'm like, what? How do you have a studio and I don't know? And then I came through, and that's when I met him.
Was I looking for a singer?
No, I think at that time we were, because we had singers that didn't work out.
Yeah, that's so that's how we met, and then I met him, and then we all just connected. But them two, obviously, being brothers, they were doing it way before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you guys are GSX Music.
Yeah, that's the indie label, the collective.
Exactly.
All right, so talk to me a little bit about that. Introduce that to the listeners.
Go ahead.
GSX Music consists of everything Oshawn, the rapper, Stasia Daniels, the singer, Express, aka DJ XP.
Yep.
It's just it's an indie label that we built from me and my brother from earlier on, and just decided to get a little bit more serious with it. And Stasia came around the time where we were starting to get that serious. So I'm guessing that was 2011. 2011.
Yeah,
2012.
And so we are an indie label. We are not like
Black Eyed Peas.
We're not the we're not the Fugees. We're not we're not the Black Eyed Peas.
Exactly.
This is a collective that eventually we would grow it where others can be a part of it.
Can you do me one favor? Stop shaking the mic too much.
Oh shoot! This thing.
Yeah, why are you doing that anyways?
No, well, it swings.
Oh, okay.
And then look at it. Let's take advantage of the noise.
It swings. Yeah, my bad. Yeah. So that's what it is. Anything else on that?
No, you pretty much nailed it. Like I said, we're indie label. A lot of people think that I don't know what group would have music in their name, but I guess that's just the misinformation of the public.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like G6 music, like Black Eyed Peas music. Like who would really do that? I don't know where that confusion would honestly come from. But
Spice Girls music.
Yeah, but no, it's an indie label for sure. Various artists, various talent, and just trying to showcase it. Get better, release quality projects. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much that's what we're trying to do. Bring something different to the game.
Most definitely. You guys put out a project this year or top of the year?
I dropped mine in March, early in the year.
Okay.
And you dropped.
And then Hidden Gems came out in August, so it's only been like 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
All right. So it's been some time. 2 months. You've been like 4 months. So 6.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm not doing math. But so what was the perception? Not perception, but the
reception.
Feedback.
Yeah. It was good. It was. I can say that I was satisfied with how certain people felt. People who've been following me for a little bit finally got to have something that had a collection of songs from myself. So that was good. A lot of the material is older than when I put it out. So
I was gonna get to that.
So it in terms of just getting something out while I'm already working on. The entire year I've been working on music all year round pretty much. So I just wanted to give something to people so I can have a starting point, and then lead up to I guess the end of the year till next year.
Because I was gonna ask you about the sound that you had on that project. I was like, it sounded like you're still kind of searching for something.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's definitely different records that I will be taking more of a direction with further on. But there are some that that I was kind of searching for what worked, what didn't, what vibed, what didn't vibe, and just put it together with something just to get people to understand and hear like my voice.
And that'll still happen too.
Because
we're so early, it's our first projects. There's gonna be like even maybe the next two we'll still probably experiment. But
I think when it comes to art, music in general, I think you're always developing. You're always trying to you know, better understand yourself with every project or every song, every video. No matter what you're doing, you're always trying to develop and figure out something else more. I might do something for 3 albums, and in the 4th album, it's something completely different. It's like, how did you get there? Well, I had to do those projects just to get there.
Before I cut you off.
Go ahead.
Before I cut you off. So with the sound that you've been working on and the music you've been working on throughout this year, is it something that we're gonna hear a lot more and you feel comfortable with?
Oh yeah, you'll definitely hear a lot. Well, yeah, 100%.
Oh, buddy.
Okay.
No, you guys are in for a good treat, man. No bias. I'm just saying, like,
it's gonna be interesting.
Okay.
And from a production standpoint, the way I usually, make beats and things of that nature, I usually go through phases, feeling different ways and feeling different vibes and kind of putting together. So when you have a certain time period where, we don't release stuff, there's always going to be a collection from different class of beats, I guess you can say. And, his name being Everything Oshan is also to show that he can pretty much do everything in those categories. You never want to limit yourself. I notice a lot of people, they feel like, I guess at a certain point in your career, you might feel like it's good to limit yourself, but it's also good to show that you can do everything and then kind of hone in on a certain thing. And you can never be like, oh, you sold out or you changed up. No, I've been doing it. Just reference back my first project. So I thought that was important.
So one of the lead singles off the project is West End Girls, and we play it here on the 18th.
West End Girls.
I want to know,
I appreciate y'all for that, though.
Where was your head, behind that? Like, what were you thinking exactly? What were you referring to, in regards to West End Girls?
Well,
he's from Brampton.
I am from.
So you're talking about Brampton, West End Girls.
Well, we could say that was
the reference point.
The reference point, the initial feeling. Just what happened. There was some times where I'd be on IG, and I'd see certain females that I just for some reason just assumed they were
from the West.
And I don't know. I would assume they're in Atlanta or New York or something, and then I find out they're in Mississauga, you know what I mean, and Brampton, and all the, and I'm like, or Rexdale or whatever, and I'm like, oh, wait, these guys are really telling the truth. The prettiest women are from Toronto.
Yeah.
It really is, because it's so multicultural. There's so many different girls. So that was the initial, spark of it, and then obviously when you got on the production with the beat, with what that I guess the interpolated sample of it being that Pet Shop Boys thing. So it was kind of interesting to see that someone was actually saying it. Obviously they were meaning it in a different way, but it was cool to see that in pop culture they were already referencing it. So I just wanted to make that make sense for something for us, you know what I mean, for Canadians or whatever. They can feel like, oh, this is my jam. And a lot of girls, even my daughter, honestly, when I was going through the preliminary mixes of this thing in my headphones, I do.
That dinging, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I slid that right in there.
Did you just say?
I just dropped the gem, you know what I'm saying?
All right, that's one off on me.
There is a child.
She loves that song.
But honestly, I had it in my headphones. It wasn't even loud, and she could hear it, and she was already starting to sing it. And by the time we were doing the reference mixes in the car, she's singing the entire chorus. Going, let's sting girls. I'm like, you know what? I know we have something.
She would cry about it. If we didn't play it 10, 15 times in a row,
20 times in a row, she's not having it.
Wow. And she's she was what, 2 years old, 2, 3 at that time?
Yeah, at that time. Yeah.
So
for sure.
So
it was good.
All right, so Stacia Daniels, you dropped a project called Hidden Gems. I like the project. I was taken back.
Oh, thank you.
I was taken back. So one of the things I wanted to ask you was you have one video out, but you have a couple snippets. Why did you choose to go do a couple snippets instead of putting out full-length videos for your music?
The short end of that is just money.
Okay, all right.
I always wanted to do something interesting when I released my first project, and I did want to do a video for every song, but I felt like with this new, 1 minute on Instagram and everybody's attention span, it would just be kind of cool to just do a little commercial, if you will, of a summary of the entire song or whatever. So I just took the thoughts that led me to writing each song as the audio, took the same beat, and wanted to shoot something that at least visually looked good. It didn't actually have to connect, but I wanted to do something like that, and that's why I did that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like that.
That's why.
All right, so as a guy, and as feather guys, I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about on my side. We look at you. You're really pretty.
Thank you.
Do you feel like people might just like to look at you and not listen to the music?
That's funny. I have had that conversation with people. No, and I say that because I feel like no knock to any other female that does it. Like, I don't really over sexualize myself, so I don't feel like it's something where it's like, yeah, I only care about her body. Like, if I'm, like you said, I'm like, if I'm pretty and if other people find me pretty, then okay, cool. I still feel like they'll listen to the music and take it in. If it's because I'm pretty they listen to my music, that's great, because they listen to the music at the end of the day. But it's not like, oh, well, I only go look at her videos to check out her body, because I don't over sexualize myself.
I mean,
so.
you did have this one
Which one? Nap time? Are you talking about nap time? But nap time is literally a minute long, and you literally don't see much. It's literally like, I made sure it was edited that way, so that it's literally like, oh wait, do I see? Oh wait, do I see? You don't really see much. It's too late. I did it tastefully. Okay. For that reason, exactly.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right, and then one more.
Yeah.
All right, so when I was listening to your music, I listened to it not in entirety. I like it.
Thank you.
My favorite songs are like Bedtime and then Never Fade.
He said bedtime. That's dope. Nap time, but cool.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Like I said, I'm always wrong.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool.
Nap time.
As long as you know the song, it doesn't matter. I get titles wrong all the time.
Bedtime.
It's CW.
That's the new one.
NA Part 2.
Kana Part 2?
Okay, yeah.
Kana, yeah.
Okay. I got dyslexia. So when I was listening to your stuff, I was like, all right, a lot of your themes are, seem like opposite sex related. So I wanted to ask you, like, I kind of was like, all right, what's Stacia Daniels I'm having a theme about the opposite sex and stuff like that. Do you seem like heavily, connected with the opposite sex when it comes to making songs?
But what do you mean?
Because like I'm saying, theme wise.
But as I'm saying, theme wise on like what songs? Because there are songs that you might think is about the opposite sex, but it's not.
Okay, so that's just my bad lyrical.
No, but that's fine. Like music is how you want to interpret it, right?
Okay.
So if you take it that way, that's cool. For me, it might have been different.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
So I could be wrong.
Yeah, you could. I mean,
I could be wrong. I could be right. It's all.
I'm leaving it up to you. I don't want to tell you what.
Technically, he is right.
For example,
he's right.
Kana?
Yeah, is that directly opposite? No, not at all.
No. She hit me with the Lloyd answer. It's 5'2" or she fine too.
Exactly.
What is he saying?
It's up to you.
I don't even know. No, Kana Part 2 was not even directly about opposite sex. Like the first opening line is, but then after that it's not.
Okay.
Like everything else is just people. Like so that could include opposite sex, but it's not mainly about that. Give Me, Nap Time, of course, is about it. Never Fade, yeah, but Only a Few isn't. Shell Life isn't technically.
Right.
So
True. Okay.
yeah.
Thank you for correcting me.
No problem. I wasn't correcting you at all. I was just giving you some more information.
Thank you. I mean, hey, this is what it is.
No, let's stop. That's light.
Exactly.
I think the easiest thing to do is just, especially coming from females in R&B, is to just say it's about the opposite sex. That's because that they feel like that's all we have to write about or sing about. We're not really gonna go sing about like drugs, and if we are, it's because of the opposite sex. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But in my case, that's no. I just write.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you. Now, moving forward, why don't you put out a video for West End Girls?
Man, I don't know that I haven't got around to it, to be honest with you, like to getting that actually dealt with. So I mean, is there a possibility that it can come out in life? Sure, but
in life.
In life, I mean, yeah, because I don't believe
you slip those in.
I don't believe in rule. I don't believe in the rules, like rules, if there is rules. So I mean, if I could drop a bunch of stuff and just put together what, because a lot of people, Future does that all the time.
Dropped a video off like his second mixtape like how long ago, like a month ago. We're like, what?
It's possible.
What happened to your last two mixtapes? He does what he wants. Like,
no, yeah.
And you know what too? It's also, you got to make sure that it's gonna come out the best way. Especially like a song like that, you start to build up expectation. You gotta make sure it comes a certain way. So if you see it's not going to, there's honestly no point in releasing it haphazardly and being like, oh, it's just because we release it to release it. So it's better to get it right, that best representation, and then release it.
But it is in talks. There is a treatments and stuff for it.
Well,
Just-
hit me up if you need some Western girls.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need all girls really
And that-
to be.
yeah.
You know, what I'm saying we acting.
Are you from the West End, technically?
Doesn't matter.
I mean, I reside in the West
Oh,
West
well, that
End
counts.
now, so
Yeah, but
I
Western
mean,
girls.
doesn't matter.
I don't claim
When
it,
you guys
but I
perform
live
it, you
there
say we're
now.
my East End girls. It was all girls.
Yeah, we do.
man.
It's all
Toronto.
girls. It's
It's
if
just
you
a
feel if you feel
United
if,
States.
listen, if you feel if you feeling
What?
if
Why
you feeling
not?
pretty, if she's pretty and she doesn't really acknowledge how pretty she is, that's who I'm talking about. I'm talking about those girls who are not gas,
Like
Okay.
but they're so damn pretty.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe not.
Those are the ones that's a Western
That's
girl.
what
to
a
me.
Western girl is. Yeah. That's,
You know what I mean? They could be. She could be hot in some joggers and whatever. Just not doesn't always have to be a
Skin out.
a skin out thing.
Oh, okay. So like
But she can be skin out if she wants. I mean,
I ain't mad at that.
no, I'm just saying.
so like a maxi dress with the Jordans is cool with you.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
She might start. Those kind of girls might start problems out here.
Hey, man.
Chill out.
Listen, hey,
If you hot,
I don't discriminate.
That's
I don't discriminate.
that's it. my
Or
man.
I don't discriminate.
Yeah.
Don't discriminate. Hold on.
Where the,
I
where
heard
the
that
beat goes.
before, but
Yeah, it's in a song.
That's not a real word.
No,
It isn't.
it is now.
I like that word. I
It's
don't
in
care.
a song.
I
What's
will use
in the
it.
song? That's it.
Pick up the phone.
Yeah, pick up the
I don't
phone.
discriminate. Oh, Quavo said.
Oh,
He
yeah.
don't
I don't
discriminate.
discriminate.
So I don't discriminate either. Yeah.
Okay, that's just very interesting. All right, so I've been saying you look like Jason Derulo for a while now, and I don't know. I'm never going to probably not say it. I'm just being honest. But I'm going to ask you, like, are you ever going to use that to your advantage one day? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo.
You won't need to.
because there's a lot of like people. I'm sorry. I answered the first question.
Am I gonna use that to my advantage? No.
Jason Derulo's copying him.
But you know what? Whatever happens, man. I don't know. Look, see,
That's
there's
why I love him.
there's a mastermind right there. If he finds a way to say, hey, let's whatever, and it works.
We'll have to
do
be
some
like,
appearances.
is this Jason
I mean-
Derulo's
I mean-
stepbrother?
I mean, I'll do a rec with him.
It's
That's
getting scarier now. Like, have you seen Jason Derulo's
There-
hair lately?
there is certain things that he
It's
does
literally like,
that I'm like,
even like the
whoa,
way he
I would
dresses
do-
now
I would
too.
do that.
I was
or
like,
I have done that. Or
and
I
I've
would do
tagged
that.
him in a lot of Jason Derulo stuff because I follow him.
Yeah.
Yes, I follow him. I think he's super fine, but whatever. You're fine too. But anyways,
Or is he
Or
5'2"?
5'2".
I think he's taller than that. But I've tagged him in a lot of his stuff, and a lot of people out here need
No,
to get something straight. These celebrities see stuff, eh?
Oh.
And
that's
they
not
look at
very
it. So
fair.
I mean, some things can be coincidence, but like it's kind of scary how he's like morphing into like everything on the show. Like
Oh wow.
it's kind of scary.
And y'all, and I get it all the time. I do get like
Yo, the
DMs
first
from
time
people
I
sending a
realized it, I was
picture
like,
or like
what
of
the-
Jason Derulo like maybe on stage, and they'd be like, "Yo, what the heck's going on
Just
here?"
he's not
I'm
a,
like,
and he's a dancer too, low key, just like Jason
no,
Derulo.
don't put that out there. Don't do that.
I'm kidding.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Jason got that.
He's
part.
not doing
It's
those
cool.
backflips. And
Yeah, no.
One of those. I'm not-
What's going on with you, Stasia? What could we be expecting from you in the near future?
More music, more me, just in general. I'm trying to make you guys not forget about Stasia Daniels and let you know that I'm here
We won't.
and I'm dope and I'm taking over with GSX. We out here. But yeah, more music soon. Next year is gonna be crazy, so I just hope your ears are open and ready to digest a whole bunch of music and ride.
And
Yes.
you, Oshan?
Me. More music, new project. I'm excited about it, really. So
Me too.
I don't know how to contain it, but I'm very excited. And more shows. You
Yeah,
know,
man. If you need
merch
a singer,
merch
hit me
merch
up.
coming soon. People will be able to get that. Video. Oh, definitely videos. But actually, there's gonna be a video coming out sooner than you think. Actually.
Hey.
Were you supposed to say that because you're looking at your manager like?
You just want to make sure. 'cause, you know,
Yeah, it should be. I mean, he knows something's in the works. But yeah, videos coming out, projects, and yeah, man, I'm just excited. Shows.
You guys
A lot more shows.
Yeah.
A lot more shows.
If you haven't gotten to see us live yet, you're slipping. Like, you have to reach like Bleach up to the next one.
If you need
reach like Bleach.
if you need convincing, like if someone hears like my music, like, yo, this guy's, he's alright or he's cool, whatever. I'll convince you when you come to
at
a
the
show.
live show.
for sure.
That's the show.
I'll convince you fully
Yeah,
of the show.
energy.
Oh yeah, I'm the new energy guy for real.
Dope.
Shout out, man.
And Express, thank you
Yeah.
so much for joining us here on the show.
No,
Doing the
that's what I
Vibe
do.
Drive.
Yo,
Yes,
shout out to him
yes.
for being on his knees for this entire
Listen,
interview.
you know why? Because I'm praying. I'm praying.
Let's pray for it.
And preamo.
Listen, there's a camera, so you guys know.
No, but
Oh,
thank you guys for having us out here, man. I
Let
hope
me-
to be back and have some more conversations and whatnot.
Most
I
definitely.
appreciate Vibe too, especially just for holding down.
Thanks for being
honestly,
real.
because we need more of this, man. I say this everywhere I go. We need more, stations or more shows that really cater to, indie artists that are urban, especially urban
Yep.
indie artists.
Yep.
Doing there's not a lot of platforms out here.
Especially
Yeah.
coming
You know what I
back from
mean?
Atlanta.
I
See
listen.
what
I
they
listen
have
to
there.
y'all show. First of all, I listen to y'all show every Friday, so and you know
Yeah.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
And I put people on that,
On it.
so
Yeah.
that's key. So I appreciate y'all a lot, man,
Yeah.
for playing the music too,
Thank
especially.
you guys.
Oh, we appreciate you too, guys. Thank you so much for joining us in studio. Make sure to check them out on all social media. Throw out your social media real quick.
Everything Oshan, Instagram, everything Oshan.com. You'll see everything there.
There you
Everything
go.
Oshan.com.
StageDaniels.com. That's STAASIA Daniels.com, and you'll find me.
Yes, and Express, aka DJ XP. There's no E at the beginning on all social media.
All right. Well, there you go. You know where to find them. Thank you guys once again for joining us here on the A-Team. That does it for our interview with Everything Oshan and Stasia Daniels and Express.